Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, JK Star Reader. Today I am doing a Friday Reads. These are the books I want to get to this Friday and into the next week. So let's get going. The first book I have to show you, it is The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. So I've had this for a while, ever since I started taking Shakespeare courses at my local university. And I did it for a few semesters. And I've kept this book ever since I finished that program. And now I want to return to it. The particular play that I would like to read from this volume, it is The Tempest. I've been meaning to get around to reading it. I kept hearing about it for a while there in different works of literature and art, but I actually haven't read it for myself. And so this seems to be a good time to read. And I remember reading other works by Shakespeare, and it would take me about 2 to 3 hours to complete a play. So hopefully it will fly by pretty quickly, and even if I have to slightly readjust to the language of the time of William Shakespeare. So yeah. The next book I have to show you, it is Bitter Medicine by Mia Tai. So this is a book about the descendant of the Chinese god of medicine, and how she somehow doesn't make it into the medical school she wants to get into, and somehow ends up earning her living and looking after her brother by becoming a magical calligrapher. That's all I know for now, and I hope to get to this fairly soon, as it is a 2023 release, and I haven't read too many of those this year yet. So yeah, Bitter Medicine by Mia Tai. The next book I want to show you, it is my library book of the week, and so this is Untold Night and Day by Bei Shua. And so I believe this is a translated work from a Korean writer, and it's a short volume that I have. I don't know too much about what this book is about. I just saw it one time at the library and thought it was something that I could read in a fairly short time. So I'll read a little bit of what it says to let you know more about what it is about. So here goes. It says, a seductive, disorienting novel that manipulates the fragile line between dreams and reality, unfolding over a day and a night in the sweltering heat of Seoul's summer. It's 28-year-old Ayami's final day at her box office job in Seoul's only audio theater for the blind. The theater is shutting down, and Ayami's future is uncertain. So, yeah. That's only the first few paragraphs of the description. There's more to it, but I don't want to spoil it in case there are more details about what the book is about. So, yeah. It is Untold Night and Day by Bei Shua. Next, I have a book that I've been working on, and this one is On Sao Mao Lane by Rue Freeman. So I have reached not quite the halfway mark of this book. It takes place in the late 1970s and early 80s in a neighborhood called Sao Mao Lane in Sri Lanka. It is situated some distance outside of the capital, Colombo, and it focuses on families who live there who are of different ethnicities and faiths, and they live together, and somehow there is tension between the different families, and it shows how that the tension it impacts the children who live in the neighborhood. And so reading this book, it somehow reminds me of Little Women, as it has similar themes focusing on the children when there is bigger political maneuvering happening, where it is while in this volume on Salmon Lane is about almost but not quite the start of civil war in Sri Lanka, so similar to Little Women, which takes place when there is civil war in America. So yeah, on Salmon Lane by Rue Freeman. Next, I have another book to show you, and this one is Lost and Wanted by Nell Freudenberger. And so this is a book that I've also been reading lately. It's something that I returned to when I realized it was still sitting as uncompleted on my e-reader. But somehow, while taking the e-reader around on my commute, it stopped working. And so I have this book from the library that I can dip into once in a while. And I also have it downloaded from the Libby app on my phone. So I have different ways of reading this book. And I look forward to finally finishing this book, which I started maybe a year or two ago. And so, yeah, Lost and Wanted, it is about Helen Clapp, a physicist at MIT. The book, it touches on the research and ideas she deals with as a physicist. As well, it is a book about families and loss, as the main focus of the book is the losing of her roommate who passed away mysteriously. And although it is eventually revealed that the roommate was dealing with an illness, there is still mysterious circumstances around her passing away that Helen is trying to come to grips with. So yeah, Lost and Wanted by Nell Freudenberger. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!